Have you ever felt like you missed a clue or a hint, but couldn't quite figure out what you missed? Here's a reality check. Girls often flirt in ways that fly completely under the radar, even for the most observant guy. They don't always make the first move the way you might expect. Instead, they drop tiny hints, subtle, innocent-looking signs that, when decoded, reveal a whole different story. The problem? Most guys don't even know how to spot these signs, or they brush them off, thinking they're nothing. Well, today, we're going to unlock the mystery and break down 6 surprising ways girls flirt without ever saying a word. And trust me, once you recognize these signs, you'll start seeing them everywhere. Stick with me, because the last hint is a game changer that even she might not realize she's doing. It's the green light you've been waiting for, but only if you know how to see it. Listen, she keeps finding reasons to be physically close, and not in the obvious ways. It might feel like a coincidence, but it's not. You're sitting down, maybe chatting with others, and suddenly there she is right next to you. Her shoulder gently brushes against yours as she sits down. She leans in a bit when talking, getting just a little closer than necessary. Now, here's the kicker. It's not about trying to make you uncomfortable, it's about her testing the waters. Is she trying to gauge how comfortable you are with her being near? Will you pull her closer or stay oblivious? This kind of proximity isn't random. She's subtly signaling that she wants more physical closeness. Her body language is saying, "I like being near you, and I'm curious if you feel the same." 2. She drops jokes that flirt with being inappropriate, but leaves it seemingly accidental. Have you ever been talking about something normal, maybe a random topic, and suddenly she turns it into a joke that has double meanings? One moment you're discussing dinner plans, and the next she's tossing in a playful remark that could be interpreted in more than one way. Then she laughs it off, saying, "Just kidding," or giving you a playful shove. Here's what most guys miss. That kind of humor isn't random. It's intentional. She's testing whether you'll pick up on her playful, flirtatious energy or stay stuck on the surface. It's almost like a game, but she's hoping you're sharp enough to notice the underlying flirtation. She wants to see if you'll engage with her on a deeper level. 3. She starts playing with her jewelry, hair, or clothes when you're around. Okay, this one might seem subtle, but it's a huge indicator. Picture this. She's wearing a necklace, and as the conversation gets deeper or more intimate, she starts fiddling with it. Or maybe she's smoothing out her skirt or running her fingers through her hair. At first glance, it seems innocent enough. Just a girl adjusting herself. But here's the hidden truth. These fidgety movements are often a sign of nervous excitement. She might be trying to stay calm and composed, but her body is betraying her. These little actions are a clear signal that she's feeling something deeper, and if you're tuned in, you can see that. It's a nervous kind of attraction bubbling up just beneath the surface. The more aware you are of these signals, the better you'll be at recognizing the patterns of desire that most guys overlook. 4. She mentions things that spark mental images without ever being explicit. Sometimes she'll mention things in passing that seem innocent but plant seeds in your mind. Maybe she says how cold her room gets at night, or how she can't sleep alone after watching a scary movie. On the surface, it's harmless small talk, but in reality, she's creating a mental image, one that's more intimate than she lets. And she might not be explicitly telling you anything about her private life, but these little comments are designed to get you thinking. She's testing the waters, seeing if you'll bite and respond in a way that opens up that door. It's a subtle way to gauge if you're interested in her beyond just surface-level conversation. This one is key, and it's something that many guys miss. You'll notice her glance at your lips when you're talking. Maybe she drops her gaze for just a moment before looking back into your eyes. It's not a mistake. It's a sign of desire, an unconscious way of letting you know that she's interested in more than just words. These brief moments of eye contact are filled with hidden meaning. They say, "I'm thinking about you." And even though she might not be saying it out loud, her body is giving away her true feelings. Sometimes she might not even be fully aware of it. But if you're paying attention, you'll see those flashes of desire clearly. This is one of the clearest signs that something is up. Out of nowhere, she might ask you to help her with something she could easily do on her own. Or she might suggest taking a random drive or inviting you over when no one else is around. These aren't coincidences, they're signals. She's creating an opportunity for intimacy. She's setting the stage where something more could happen, but only if you have the confidence to take the hint. The setting she's creating isn't about the task at hand. It's about creating space for a deeper connection to happen, and she's giving you the chance to notice. Now that you've decoded these signs, think back to your past interactions. How many times did you miss these signals? How many green lights were you given but you didn't notice? The truth is, girls flirt in ways that often go unnoticed, even when they're practically handing you the keys. The next time you're in a conversation and notice her lingering glances, playful jokes, or sudden closeness, you'll know exactly what's going on. These signs are more than just innocent gestures. They're a way for her to express interest without saying a word. So, the next time you spot these signs, don't be afraid to engage. Take the opportunity and see where it leads, because sometimes the best connections are the ones that don't need words.